Good morning, Sergeant.
Hello, class. Today we're going to learn about an illegal drug commonly found on the streets, C21H23N105, commonly known as heroin. Sergeant, do you mean the green stuff that people are always smoking? No. What you're thinking of is marijuana, which it comes from a plant. Heroin is a chemically derived substance that usually comes in the form of a brown liquid that people inject. Now, as members of the DEA, it will be your job to know what kind of drug you're dealing with in certain situations. Okay, so let's think this over. Who can tell me what elements heroin is made of and the ratio of each? Thomas? I was actually just raising my hand to go to the bathroom, but I believe heroin consists of 68.3% carbon, approximately 6.3% hydrogen, 3.8% nitrogen, and I might be wrong, but 21.6% oxygen. Correct, great job, Thomas. So as DEA agents, we commonly run into a problem. Heroin on the streets is sold in grams, but we and our scientists back in the lab need it in moles to determine if it's an illegal substance. Even then, we must convert it into molecules so that we can know the ratio of other substances needed to neutralize the sample.
Why neutralize it? Someone could get some good use out of that.
Before we can actually convert a sample, we must first determine the molar mass. Molar mass is determined by using the chemical formula of a substance to determine how many of each element there actually are. Then we take the atomic mass of each element and multiply it by the number of elements within the substance. So how about you, Smith? Can you tell me the molar mass of heroin?
Well, if my calculations are in fact correct, I believe the molar mass of heroin is approximately 369.45 grams per mole.
Great job. With this information in hand, we can now begin converting grams to moles. The next step is to use the conversion formula, which states that the mass of compound in grams should be multiplied by 1 over the molar mass of the compound, and that would be equal to the amount of compound in moles. Cadet Smith, could you please go convert a 75-gram sample of heroin into moles on the board?
Okay, so it's a 75-gram sample, and the molar mass is equal to 369.45 grams per moles. So if I follow the conversion formula, I in essence would just be dividing 75 by 369.45. And if, let me get my calculator out, that equals 0.203 or 2.03 times 10 to the negative first power in moles.
Good job. I can see you've been paying attention.
Well, actually, I just kind of Googled it on my phone, but I think I understand the formula for the most part.
This formula can also be used in reverse. It can allow us to convert from moles to grams. One must simply multiply your sample in moles by the molar mass of your entire substance. Finally, we will be learning the conversion of moles to molecules. This is used in a lab to find the correct ratio of other substances to neutralize the heroin. To do this, we use something called Avogadro's number. This number is equal to 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd power. Multiplying this number by the number of moles equals the number of molecules in a sample. Cadet Thomas, now that we know the formula, do you think you could use it to convert our 0.203 moles of heroin into molecules? I'm sure. If we use the conversion factor, my answer seems to be about 1.22 times 10 to the 23rd power molecules. Exceptional, great job! And just as with the last formula, simply multiply your number of molecules by 1 over Avogadro's number to have your sample measured back in moles. We've learned a lot today, and now with this new knowledge and the skills you've both learned, I'm confident that the two of you can get out there and bust some drugs. But first, let's get some lunch.
Created using Powtoon.